All right, we are all set. Excellent. So we will go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everybody. I usually do these broadcasts in the morning.
Okay.
Also usually do these broadcasts on Wednesdays. So we're a little bit out of schedule today. But good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for our network. Welcome. I'm Jamie Chavez. I'm President and CEO of the Westminster Chamber of Commerce. And every Wednesday, we bring to you one of our newest chamber members to introduce them and give them a chance to talk to you about their business. If you are new to the broadcast, thank you for being here. We appreciate it and encourage you to like the Facebook page and follow us so that you can get notifications for when we go live in the future. If you are on YouTube, then go ahead and hit subscribe and you can explore all of our previous broadcasts there as well. We also offer broadcasts on Mondays, which are dedicated to city updates from city councilors, our mayor, mayor pro tem, and other city leaders as well. And these broadcasts are a chance to hear all about what's going on down at City Hall. So we hope that you will tune in for those as well. And then one Friday per month, we offer county updates featuring Jefferson County Commissioner Rachel Zenzinger. So stay tuned for that to be informed on broader county matters. As you watch the broadcast this morning, we encourage you to engage with us, drop your comments, ask any questions, or just say hello in the comment section, and we will address those during the interview. And now a warm welcome to both Julia and Emily, Julia from Dunkin and Emily from Food for Hope. And they are here to talk about Dunkin and an exciting partnership and event coming up. And so I will let you guys take it away, and also thank everyone for joining us at this different time. Since there was 3 of us, we had a little bit more trouble coordinating schedules. So that's why we're not on our regular Wednesday. But Julia, I'll hand it over to you if you want to introduce yourself and talk a little bit about Dunkin.
Thank you, Jamie. We are so excited to be a member of the Westminster Chamber of Commerce. You have been just so inviting and so helpful. And I hope businesses that are looking to expand their footprint in the Westminster area take a look at you, because you've done a really, really great job with getting our name out there in our event, which is coming up on Wednesday, March 26th. So I'll talk a little bit about that, and then I'll let Emily take over, because we are going to partner with these guys. Emily is Food for Hope, and we are going to have an event where we partner with them. So let's talk about the event real quick. When we come to town, and Gilligan Company is a family-owned business who bought the Westminster location on Federal Boulevard. I think there's 3 locations in Westminster. This is the one that we currently own. And so when they come to town, they like to come in with a bang, but they also like to get involved with the community. So that's why we are partnering with the Food for Hope. The event is on Wednesday, March 26th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And we're going to do some really fun stuff. So this is our new ownership, or our, it's called the, I want to make sure I get it right, under new ownership celebration. And so on Wednesday, we are going to just do that, celebrate. And so from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., we'll have giveaways. We'll have Sprinkles the Donut there, which is our mascot, doing photo ops and what have you. We're going to also do what we call free coffee for a year for the first 100 people who are in line at 9 a.m. So again, this is on Federal Boulevard. The address, I'm just trying to make sure I got the right address. It's 7303 Federal Boulevard in Westminster. This is the one location. So make sure you get the right location. We do give away free coffee for a year for the first 100 people in line, and it gets a little crazy. It's really fun. So
can I get in line?
So anyway, it's dry. It's not. There's no drive-through, but there is a drive-through. But this is only available at the in the dining room, or we'll probably be lining everybody up outside. So it gets kind of crazy. So it'll be fun. So please join us. The one thing that we like to do is we like to partner with the community, and when we come to town, we do just that. So starting March 24th, which is a Monday, through March 30th, we're going to be collecting cereal boxes for Food for Hope. And I'm going to let Emily talk about that in a minute. Not only that, but any purchase you make on the day of the event, which is, again, March 26th, and we're open from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., Any purchase that's made on that day, a percentage of every purchase will go back to the Food for Hope. So we want to raise a lot of money for these guys. And I'll let Emily explain why we want to raise money for Food for Hope. The one thing I do want to mention is that the Gilligan Company just was awarded in 2024 the Franchisee of the Year Award from Dunkin. That's out of 900 different franchisees across the world, really. And so one of the things that is a criteria for that is giving back to the community. So again, we're just trying to live up to what we've been doing in the past, and we're going to do it again for Westminster. So Emily, I'll let you take over and explain why we wanted to partner with you all on this particular event.
Thank you, Julia. We are so thrilled to be a part of this. I think we really relying on community partners right now because the levels of food insecurity, unfortunately, that we're seeing are extremely high. And Food for Hope partners with schools and local school districts, including Westminster Public Schools, to make sure that students have the food that they need so that they can go to class with their peers so that they can succeed and thrive. And so this partnership is going to be really exciting for us. One, because cereal is a hot button item in our food pantry, mostly because it's really hard for us to get in bulk. So it's really a crucial thing that kids love, though. So whenever we can get it donated, it really does make a positive impact, not only in a nutrition, but in like joy and when the kids come in and can pick out their favorite cereal. So we're excited to do that. And then obviously the fundraising piece is huge as well. We are seeing an unprecedented demand for our services. We actually, this school year marks the first time that we've ever had a wait list for our programs. And it does fluctuate, but I think we're at around 12 to 14 schools on that wait list right now for various programming. And so we want to be able to serve all of those kids with food pantries, with weekend food bags, with snack program. And so fundraising from an event like this will certainly help us reach those goals. And we really appreciate it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for us, Jamie?
Well, so I wanted to ask, you mentioned the award that was received, Franchise of the Year. So how many Dunkins do they own? What number is this?
So this, we own 60 Dunkins, and that's in Ohio, Kentucky, and then in Indiana. And then we expanded to Colorado just because this market, especially the Denver market, is just exploding, as you know. So we find that coffee it's big everywhere, but it's huge. In Colorado, Denver, we're kind of expanding the north of Denver, all the way up to Fort Collins as a part of our franchise footprint. So they own a couple different other franchisees of Popeyes. They own like 50 of those, and then some Subways, and then a few gas stations. But Dunkin's definitely their pride and joy.
Yeah. And can you tell us a little bit about this Dunkin location and how long it's been in the community so far?
So the Dunkin in Westminster has been around for I would say at least 10 years. We've only been a part of it since 2024. So once we took over, what we did is we brought in a new management team. We brought in new employees, everyone from crew up to general manager. And, it seems like we're always hiring just because of, turnover or what have you, but we don't really have a lot of turnover just because what we try to do is we try to promote from within and promote, management as well. We like to teach, do a lot of good training and get people to where they need to be so that they can be successful. And I really feel like Gilligan is dedicated to that training. What we do is if we opened up a new location, for instance, we're going to do that in Thornton, Colorado soon. We will open it, but 30 days later, we'll do this big grand opening celebration because we want to make sure in that time period that our people are ready to go. You know, we want to set them up for success. So that is a big deal to Gilligan.
Yeah. And what makes Dunkin' unique compared to other coffee spots or breakfast spots?
So Dunkin', in my opinion, and what they try to tout is they don't want to just come into the community and sell coffee and donuts. That's really not what they do. They do that, but they really want to be a part of the community, and they like to hire from within the community and promote from within the community. And then, like I said, the grand opening celebrations and under new ownership celebrations like this, we always partner with a local community charity. And, you know, I'm not from Colorado. I'm sort of familiar with it, but what I do is I rely on people like Jamie at the Westminster Chamber of Commerce to kind of steer me in the right directions, to give me, based on our criteria, which is usually, you know, food insecurity for children or adults or both. You know, what is a really good organization that we can partner with? And I rely on people such as Jamie to help me navigate that.
Yeah, so that leads to my next question. When you first reached out, you were looking for someone in the community to partner with. And so I'd love to hear why you chose Food for Hope.
Well, what I do is once I get a couple suggestions, because you did give me a couple suggestions, which I asked for, I go through and look at reviews. Obviously, I look and see how organized they are. They're, you know, do they have a social media presence? Do they have a website presence? And what does that look like? And then I do a lot of research, because we want to make sure that we're partnering with the best partner possible in that community. And Food for Hope just really stuck out to me in the fact that they're helping kids who, you know, should not have to worry about their next meal.
Yeah.
And if we can help with that, we're going to do it.
Awesome. All right. So let's talk a little bit more about Dunkin' and what people can expect there. What is maybe the most popular item on the menu?
It's definitely our cold brew. We actually have it's called a next gen location. So it's our new branding. When we drop the donuts, it's just Dunkin'. But we have like a tap set on the bar, and it's all of our cold brew, and people love it. It is definitely one of our most popular. And then we have things like LTOs, limited time offers. Like right now, pistachio coffee is huge. People love it. Hot or cold.
I have not heard of pistachio coffee, but that is right up my alley.
It's so
Oh,
good.
it's so good.
It's so good. Yeah. It's definitely, you know, satisfies your sweet tooth. But things like that. And, you know, we did a huge event at Valentine's Day with Valentine's Day shaped donuts. They're, you know, iced with, you know, pink icing, and they had a bunch of sprinkles on it. And I'll be honest with you, your neighbor, Loveland, Colorado, went crazy over it, because I know they have a big
Loveland.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, Loveland, because you know, I think they celebrate Valentine's pretty big there because of their name.
Yeah.
So that makes
total
sense.
Yeah.
The little city of love. Yeah.
Yes. So, you know, people find their way, and they find what they like the best. And our sandwiches are pretty popular too. But I feel like drinks right now are just the big deal, hot or cold.
Yeah. And do you have anything besides this event that's coming up, which is kind of the under new ownership celebration? Do you have any other promotions coming up or events coming up that you'd like to speak to?
Well, actually, the day before this event, we have our grand reopening for Loveland. So they've been open for a month. We spruced up the place and did the next gen, where we have the tap system, and we bring out the donut case to the front, where kids can just, you know, sit there and look and see which ones they want. So that will be the day before this event on March 25th at the Loveland location in Loveland, Colorado. Awesome. So we're giving back. We're doing an animal adoption through Animal Friends Alliance. We've worked with them in the past. It takes everything I have not to scoop up a puppy and take it home with me, but my husband. So maybe my son will get one. He lives out. So so we'll do that, and we'll give back to that organization as well.
Great.
Yeah.
And what do you love most about being part of the Dunkin team?
I love the fact that how committed they are to the community that they reside in. It's like I said, it's really important to them, and they're not about just popping up another Dunkin'. They're about being involved and being involved with the community. You know, we get several requests. We get several requests. You know,
Me
saying,
too, Melinda.
we got you. Come see us. So, you know, we have several people that, you know, will reach out to us and say, hey, we've got this organization and, you know, we need coffee or donuts. And we're like, yep, let's help you. Because that's what it's all about. You know, it really is. It's not about just selling coffee and donuts. It's about being involved.
Yeah. And what's one thing maybe about Dunkin' that you would like to share that maybe people don't realize or don't know?
That's a good question. On every corner in Boston, Massachusetts, there is a Dunkin'. And if you've been to there, you know.
Yeah.
And we're trying to, you know, expand our footprint, especially in Colorado. I don't know that we'll be on every corner, but whatever location we open up, you can bet it's going to be run well and it's going to be a part of the community.
Yeah. So how do you ensure that great customer experience at your locations?
Training starts from the top. If these people, if our crew are not trained properly, if we don't set them up for success, then you know what, we're not doing anybody any favors. And that's why this new ownership at this Federal Boulevard location, we just want to let people know this, and that's what we're doing. We're throwing this celebration. We're spending money to invest in this community and give back to Food for Hope. Yeah.
We have a question from Melinda. Do you have items for dogs like pup cups or something similar?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. We do pup cups all the time. So please stop by, bring your four-legged friends, and we will take care of you.
All right. And if you had to pick one Dunkin' drink that you could have for the rest of your life and couldn't have another one, what would it be?
Anything drizzled with caramel. I love caramel.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Anything drizzled with that. And you know what? I really love their egg bites. I try to stay away from carbs too much. So these egg bites, they have veggie and they have some with bacon in them, and they are so good. And they just kind of hit the spot. So that's my go-to.
Awesome. Do you have any secret menu hacks or fan favorite combos that people should try?
You know, we have a Crave box right now. It's called the Dun Kings. I don't know if you're familiar with that, with Ben Affleck and that whole thing, but it's kind of catered after that, and it's $6 and it's full of good stuff. We're really trying to do some value menus things because, you know, people are, you know, their wallets are a little tight these days, and so we're really trying to help people who, you know, really want to enjoy Dunkin' at a reduced price. And so that's a little combo that we're doing right now.
Yeah, great. And where on Federal are you? What are the cross streets?
So I don't know the cross streets, but what I do know is it's 7303 Federal Boulevard. That's what I do know.
All right, thank you. Emily, is there anything else that you want to tell us that you've got coming up for Food for Hope, since we've got you on here too?
Well, first of all, I just want to say, you know, Julia, you mentioned briefly just providing donuts or coffee to nonprofits or schools or whatever, however those partnerships look. And I just want to reiterate, like, that is meaningful, because I think that there's something about having that for volunteers or whatever that does foster a sense of community, even for a nonprofit. But smaller nonprofits like us, you know, we can't always justify that expense. So when companies like Dunkin' come alongside and say, hey, we'll just give you this for your meeting, that's huge. So thank you guys for doing that. That's really cool. Yeah. Food for Hope is actually celebrating 10 years this year in the community. And so we're really excited to be able to celebrate with everyone that we've worked with over the years. So on May 1st, we are having a birthday bash celebration this year. We've kind of overhauled our entire annual dinner event. It's going to be a little more laid back, a little more fun, food trucks, some interactive games and different things. So yeah, that's on May 1st, and it's on our website, and tickets are available if anybody would like to come join us.
Awesome. Great. Well, we have a few more minutes, Julia. Is there anything else? Oh, you did want to chat about you need a mascot.
I do. Yes. Okay. First of all, we're hiring. We are hiring for our Colorado locations. And you can go to teamgilligan.com to apply, and you'll just look up the area, whether it's Westminster, Loveland, Fort Collins. All those opportunities will be listed. But for this event on March 26th, and actually we could use one for March 25th as well in Loveland, but for March 26th for the Westminster location, we are looking for a mascot talent. And all you got to do is put on the mascot. Nobody can see your face. I've done it. My whole family's done it. But we hire somebody to actually to do this. Just be fun, have fun, and dance around and do your thing. And it does pay pretty well. So if anybody has any questions, I don't know, how could they get a hold of me, Jamie?
Well, through the directory on the chamber website, or
Okay.
they can reach out to me.
Perfect.
If you want to, you can also, I can put your email address in
That'd be
the
perfect.
chat as well.
Yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
do that.
It's just for 2 hours. It's from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We just ask that you have your own transportation, and, come with some AirPods, dance, and have fun.
All right. Well, we do have another question here. Oh, regarding the mascot, are you looking for someone to do the mascot for just one day or multiple days?
Parker, if you can have somebody for me for Loveland for March 25th, that would be from we're doing free coffee for 100 days there. We're doing something a little different, but we're giving away free coffee there as well. So we need somebody there from probably 8:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And you can reach out, and just reach out to me, and I can get you that information. And then we also are doing one for obviously March 26th at this event. And then we have a couple other locations that we're going to be opening up this year. So I'm happy to, keep those people filed in my Rolodex, so to speak, to make sure that we, can reach out to them again.
Yeah. Great.
And thank you for sharing my email address. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So Parker, this is Julia's email address. If you do have some people that might be interested, you can reach out to her. Also reach out to the chamber. Happy to connect anyone else.
Bonus too is not only do you get paid, but we'll give you free food and drink, whatever you want.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Melinda says, my husband works at an RV company. He's the shop supervisor. Do you guys have bundles for takeout?
I'm not sure what they mean by bundles. I mean, we are doing a Crave box. So that might be something you guys might want to consider, but with Dunkin',
we do like 6 packs and 12 packs and things like that, right?
Yeah. We do like boxes of Joe, big boxes of coffee. The things that travel the best for a big organization or to do something like that is donuts. We want to make sure that our food quality stays where it should be. And so I don't like to have, I want to make sure that that's where the food quality stays. So boxes of Joe are great. Donuts are great. We have muffins and bagels and things like that. So we do that a lot for golf outings. We do a Cincinnati Reds golf outing every year, and we bring a bunch of donuts, bagels, and muffins. So
awesome. Thank you. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share, Julia, about Dunkin' or the event?
I'm just inviting people to come and, get in line so that you can obviously win free coffee for a year, which is so exciting. And basically what it is, it's any hot or iced coffee once a week it's actually for 14 months, not just 12. So we give you 2 little bonus months. Get in line. It's going to be really fun. The line starts forming at 9 a.m. I know some people will get there earlier than that, and we're ready for you. But when you come, we would like for you to also spend a little money so that you can give back to, Food for Hope, because that's what this is all about. And bring a couple cereal boxes. put them in the bins. Let's make a difference for these people and the people that they support.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, that's one of the things I love seeing is partnerships like these where just people in the community are really supporting each other. So congratulations on the new ownership and the event coming up. And yeah, I'll be there for sure and bring some cereal and try to win some coffee and all the things.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today. And thanks for everybody who tuned in. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful rest of your week.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.